Law of Life on Tuesday, live again with a great show we had this morning with George, Ultimate Network, with the Blanca Laws of Life. And here we, and our new guest here,
Avalon.
Avalon Naskova.
Yes.
And we welcome her to the studio. She's gonna tell us who she is and what she do, and tell us about what's going on in life.
Okay. Okay. So, hi everybody. My name is Avalon Noskova, and I do emotional healing. I'm a spiritual intuitive. I work with high value men, and I help them to identify healthy woman, the right woman for their relationships. I help them to uncover the blind spots that are preventing them from finding the right woman and have authentic relationships. And I also help them to move forward in a way where they can trust, because one of the biggest issues that men do have is trusting and moving forward after heartbreak or setbacks.
And tell me how you do that.
So I'm a spiritual intuitive, like I mentioned, and I work with the subconscious mind. I have a gift. I'm able to help them to uncover their childhood trauma or past experiences, process past emotions that are still living and blocking them from being free and seeing clearly, really. And by helping them to process this, they can. There becomes room to see things clearly, and they're able to move forward with authenticity, clarity, and purpose.
Let me ask you another question. What let you get into this, helping people in this situation or this business?
So
When you started?
I started going on a real mission after actually I had my own traumatic experience, and it really altered my life. So I was hyper focused on figuring out how to change this, because it seemed like my perception really changed, and I wasn't the same person anymore. And I was like, there has to be a way to get rid of this. I wanted to come back to being my old self again. And I also what so much is that seeing that in the world it's a really big problem that so many people have a hard time connecting. It's like everybody wants to have authentic connection and closeness, but so many are just kind of like locked up in fear and past hurts, and they're trying to connect from fear, find love from fear, which ultimately doesn't work. But everybody wants love. So I really address that, and I go deep, and I help men to get into the state where they can find secure connection.
And still, when was that? What part of your age was
So
that?
I started on my really spiritual mission. This was in about 16 years ago, when I started to get into breath work and meditation. I volunteered for a renowned organization for an enlightened a master for 11 years, actually. And then for 6 years, I've been doing intuitive healing work using a number of modalities. So for 6 years, and that's where things really, really started shifting, is when I started using these subconscious tools to help shift the programming.
You say yourself, your experience with that business, how to help men to find their loved one, basically, and at a higher performance. And at that time, how you apply to these guys, how to do it.
How do I apply it? Okay, so I have a signature framework. It's called the Master Reset Program. It's an 8-week program where we go very deep, and it uncovers all 4 levels. So it's the the subconscious level, the emotional level, the energetic level, and also strategy that you can apply and take action consistently. So in the framework, it includes sessions where I help men who have trauma to process that on a subconscious level. We really go for the core coping mechanism, which is really a survival mechanism. It is based on fear or past hurts. It could have been adopted in childhood from the way that they bonded. And so we have 3 really high touch sessions with that are up to 3 hours long each. We're going to trance and really process that. And then I teach them nervous system regulation for when they get triggered and they want to come out of it quickly. I teach them how to get into a high vibrational state where in the elevated state when they see themselves differently and they go after their goals and they have a different story about themselves. And also I teach them how to vet people, how to uncover the right woman from the wrong woman, to be able to recognize who's a good partner for them, someone that is supportive, someone that will really be by their side. And communication boundaries, standards, and really how to apply this strategically so that they don't waver. They can stay on this trajectory moving forward. It's like taking your, navigation system to one destination.
And what do you think your success rate on that?
So I'm really, really good. I would say that my work is really effective. People have profound shifts, even from from the first
Session.
yes, people experience really profound shifts. I think in my industry, nobody really says that, I'm able to do this in one session. But because I could say that confidently that 80% of my clients have had a dramatic shift in one session, I say that. But the Master Reset program is an 8-week program that is a framework, and because I want that to last, and I don't want them just to have the spiritual or change in their emotions. I also want them to know where to go and to have a goal and how to stick with that goal, and all around, so that it happens on the mind, body, and soul level.
And last question for you: how can people reach you? It's very important.
Okay, my Instagram is My Tribe Meditation.
My Tribe Meditation.
Yeah, My Tribe Meditation. They can DM it on Instagram, follow me, and they could, that would be the easiest way. That would be the easiest way right now.
Number, just in case.
My phone number? Absolutely. Okay, so my phone number, I have a Brooklyn number, 718-344-0105. Actually, that would be, I'm very responsive, a text message, and with your interest, I would respond very, very quickly. So again, 718-344-0105.
You guys heard it from the expert here today, how to help high performance and high community men to find their loved one. It's very, very important for guys, because everybody doesn't like to share, and without sharing, you're not gonna win. That's what you need to share, guys. Avalon here can help you for your next level. Thank you for coming in here on our 227 Media Show on Laws of Life. Thank you, Blanca, for being here. Thank you, Alpha Connect, and Mike Owen, who introduced us a couple of weeks ago. I appreciate you.